What is good, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Bash, playing some Call of Duty Black Ops, and I know what you guys are wondering. You guys are thinking to yourselves right now, Bash, is this even your gameplay? Because you only use the FAMAS, and this gameplay is featuring the AK-47. What's going on? But no, this is my gameplay, I promise you. I do like the AK-47. I just hadn't had it unlocked for a really long time. I do love using that FAMAS, but you know, I understand that it does get boring watching the same stuff over and over again. So I am switching it up so you guys can at least enjoy some new guns, some variety. So when you watch these gameplays, you're not super bored with the same old stuff. And I can show a little bit of my diversity because I could definitely play with the AK-47. But you know, recently I have finally hit a higher level in my prestige, and I've unlocked some of my favorite guns like the Commando and the G11. So I'm gonna be using those a lot more. So you know, I'm trying to get rid of that FAMAS altogether. I'm not gonna mess with that. You know what I'm saying? Give myself a little more of a challenge, because using the FAMAS, even after like their nerf, they claim to have nerfed it. It still just seems a little too easy, man. I don't know. Maybe it's because I use it so much and I'm so used to it. But personally, I think it's not as fun as it used to be, man. It's not as competitive. If I'm in a really competitive environment and you know what I'm saying, a team's really giving me a good run for my money, then I'll definitely put the FAMAS on. But when I want to play around, have some fun, and enjoy the game, enjoy all the aspects of the game, I'm gonna use different guns, because you know, you really don't get to enjoy the whole game if you're always using just one gun. Well, that's just kind of my opinion, even though I'm the guy who has been using the FAMAS all this time. But my eyes have been opened, so yo, you guys can definitely look forward to some new guns. But with that being said, the reason I had the FAMAS for so damn long was because I was playing like literally between 1 and 3 hours of, you know, Xbox gaming period a week. You know what I'm saying? The past 2-3 months. So I've been stuck on this same prestige for a really long time. And you know, I didn't really have any good guns, you know, unlocked. The only times I did jump online, I really just wanted to get gameplays for you guys. So I stuck with what I knew. And you know that I was super rusty. I am super rusty. And that's not good, because there's this big event coming up that I kind of want to talk to you guys about. It is called Call of the Community, and for those of you who don't know what it is, there's been a lot of talk about it lately. It's a really big event. It's a tournament. It's a commentators tournament, I guess you can call it. And how it all kind of came about, there was this Billionaires challenge by this guy named Alki David. You guys may have heard of his name by now. There's been a little bit of drama surrounding it, but he was gonna have a Billionaires challenge where he had chosen a certain number of captains, some of the bigger commentators in the community, and you were able to enter the draft. I entered the draft myself, and the captains chose their teams, and whichever team won was going to win $10,000. So it was a cool opportunity. It was an awesome opportunity to win $10,000. I think there were some other perks, maybe like a flight to LA or something like that. But, you know, they had a draft, and they live streamed the draft. And in that draft, you know, in the actual live stream, there were a couple things people didn't like, people weren't really happy with. I'm not passing any judgment myself. I don't really like to talk about that stuff too much. I try to keep this channel, you know, happy atmosphere. We don't talk about all that depressing stuff. But anyways, whatever. There's some controversy. People weren't feeling it. A lot of people dropped out. And as a result, people in the community, some of, you know, my peers in the community decided, man, why don't we just take this, you know, this idea of a tournament and run with it? Why don't we just run with, you know, we can make something happen here. We can do something positive, because everyone dropped out of that tournament. But a lot of you guys, a lot of the subscribers, the viewers, were really looking forward to seeing that tournament, because it sounded like a lot of fun. I was looking forward to playing in it. It sounded like a lot of fun. So we decided we'd try to make it a reality. But we're gonna do it in a different way. Instead of having $10,000 of prize money, we don't really have that type of money to give away. We're not billionaires. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna try to we set up a live stream website. So if you go to www.callofthecommunity.com, the link will be in the description. That's where you can watch the whole event happen. So it's happening tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific time, and in the UK, I think that is 8 p.m. So, you know, wherever you are, you should be able to watch it. It's going to pretty much be an all-day event. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we had the same type of format. There were a bunch of captains, 16 captains to be exact. Each captain got to pick two rounds, like 2 draft rounds, I guess. The first round, second round, you got to pick 2 players. Then you got to pick an alternate or a substitute, someone who signed themselves up on a list. You know, kind of a substitute. So someone who, if something goes wrong or someone isn't able to show up, the alternate or the substitute will jump in and take the place of whoever's missing. And then you were given a pro. So they were randomly selected, and you were given a professional gamer. So my team, the team that I'm a part of, is actually called FRUITCAKE Billionaire Bitches. And that's Mr. White Boy 7th Street is the captain. He picked me up. He got me, Driftor, who's a good player. We got iPonestar for hire. He's gonna be our alternate substitute, so that's cool. And we also have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Optic Nade Shot. And a lot of people wanted Optic Nade Shot on their team, but we got him. So I'm actually really hyped up about this tournament, but I am rusty, like I said. But it's an awesome way to give back to the community, because the way it's going to work is if you go over to callthecommunity.com, there's a little portion where you can actually donate. And what's going to happen is all the money that we raise is going to be donated to charity. So that's kind of awesome. That's our way of showing that, you know, our community can get together. We can do positive things. We can do positive things. And man, that kind of brings me to another point I want to talk about. Negativity in the community. Like I said, I like my channel I like to not focus on the negatives. I like to not focus on the the bad parts of the community, all the crap that happens. You guys know this community is full of drama, and I try to keep my nose out of it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I have my own opinions, but that doesn't really matter, man. Like when it comes to Call of Duty on YouTube, I try to dumb it down to what it is. I take it for what it's worth. I do this for fun. I started doing this for fun. I want to have a good time doing this. I don't want to be depressed. And I want you guys who watch my videos to enjoy them. I want you guys to have a good time as well. I want you guys to smile when you watch these videos, not frown, not get upset, not be pissed off. And I'm not saying that means ignore the negative, the negative things that are happening, ignore issues and pretend they don't exist. If you see something wrong, I think it's perfectly right for you to raise your hand and say, hold up, man. This is kind of messed up. This isn't right. But I think our community is kind of taking this turn towards being like almost a soap opera. Like we seem to always be looking for some sort of drama, or there's always seeming to be some sort of drama. And I'm super excited, super humbled, and just so appreciative to be a part of this event, because it really does show people that our community can do something positive, that we don't just focus on the negatives, that there's more to our community than just a bunch of kids who are arguing all the time. And that means a lot to me. I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be awesome. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you go check out callthecommunity.com. I will be live streaming all our scrims and all our games. Well, our games will be on callthecommunity.com, but if we're scrimming or practicing, I'll be streaming it for sure, so you can look out for that. Follow me on Twitter to find out about that. Twitter.com/BashLOL, Facebook.com/BashLOL. Love you guys as always, and I'll see you later. Peace.